Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. This is like, I think one of the first videos. No, I posted one on New Year's Day, but I haven't posted since then. It's been a crazy busy week at work and the kids were home for a couple days, different things, but yay to 2022. Goodbye 2021. I'm so ready for this year. I think big things are coming my way for my family, for my channel, for everything. So I wanted to kick it off with a brand review of some new products that just released from Chanel. So I told you guys a while ago, I was thinking about dipping my toe more into the luxury products, and Chanel is like releasing them like crazy. So I'm on board. I'm gonna dip my toe into it, see how it goes. And I have all these products on my face right now. These are all new to my collection. I did buy a bunch of Chanel new in December, but now I've done it again and I can't stop. So anyway, let's get into these products today. I'm gonna review this new quad that they put out. This is the Les Four Ombres in Mediterranean. So number 747. I know they number everything. So anyway, mine looks really dirty because I've actually been using this for the last 4 days. So I have some pretty good feedback on it. It's definitely not a first impression. And I guess, you know, feedback right there is that this is not like the prettiest thing after you've been using it. It looked beautiful when I first got it, but now I've definitely already put some good use to it. So I'm gonna talk to you about this. I also picked up their Baume Essentiel, and I know that these get mixed reviews. A lot of people don't even pick them up anymore, but I picked this one up in Ensoleille. And I really saw this, and I have like one that's a champagne color, so I've never had like a really colored one. And so I wanted to give this a try. I've never used it like as blush before. I didn't know how to use it. I didn't know the pigmentation. So I was excited to try this. So I will be reviewing that. And the last product that I picked up was this new Rouge Coco Balm. So this is like their other lip products, but this is the balm version of it. And I got mine in the color Natural Charm, which is 914, this shade right here. So let's just step through these really quick. I think some of these are pretty self-explanatory, but I'm gonna show you swatches. We'll talk a little bit about the formula, and then we'll jump into me putting it on. And then I can update in the comments below on how the products wear throughout the day as well. But I kind of know, so I can tell you as we go along here. But here is the beautiful component for the eyeshadow palette. It does come with like this little velvet sleeve and all things that are adorable because that's how Chanel is, all bougie. But this retails, I think, for $70, right around that price range. And it is just available on Chanel.com. That's where I ordered mine from. Shipping is super fast, and I was very pleased to get this pretty quickly. So it's these 4 shades. I went for this one because I was like, oh, it's so natural. It's something that I can wear every day. It's just gonna be really good. But here are the pros and cons of this. So here are the shades swatched. I'll take you through them and just step you through the formula. So this one down here is, you know, I would say out of all these, I feel like this one and this one are like the clear, like lid shades for me. I guess this one too, because this one has glitter in it, but this is like a nice, I guess a taupey color, just a darker champagne type gray taupey color. It's so beautiful. It has a pretty good metallic formula to it. Well, shimmer formula, definitely not metallic. But one thing I found with this one is it can build up with a brush. So if you use a brush, and I actually have this in my outer corner, but anyway, you can build it up with a brush and it will give you a little bit more pigmentation and payoff. It is not a good crease color for me. It just did not look good. It made my eyes just kind of look dirty through the crease when I used it. So I would not recommend to use it that way, but maybe your eyes are different than mine. I don't know, but this one was nice. It just builds up with a brush, which is nice and convenient because typically with shimmers, I use my fingers, but I thought this was great that I could use it with a brush. Now let's move on to this next shade. So this is the lightest shade in the palette, and this one has glitter in it. And hopefully I can get some swatches in the sun too and insert them. But this one is like a champagne-y color with some glitter flecks in it. It's very crumbly, and I was not in love with this. I used it as like an inner corner highlight, and that's how I've been using it. But glitter in a shadow doesn't really make me happy for an inner corner highlight. But you'll see in the demo, I actually used this and popped it on the center of my eyelids, and it kind of gave the most bright shimmery look out of all the colors in the palette. So I did like that for a pop of color on the lid, or just a pop of, you know, something on the lid, a pop of champagne, a pop of sparkle. So I thought that was a good use for this. So I can see how you could use it. Now this shade right here, I was like, that is the clear lid shade for me. That's like exactly what I look for in a lid shade. But I like something that can give me more of a punch. Like this is just a nice shimmer, and something about the formula, I use it with my fingers, it just doesn't build up that well. Even with a brush, it doesn't build up the way that this color can build up with a brush. It just doesn't. I don't know, something about the formula. Anyway, I've tried messing with that one to try to increase the intensity in so many different ways. I just cannot come up with anything. I've used water, I've used setting spray, I've used glitter glue, I've used oil, all different types of things, and I just haven't gotten anywhere to intensify it. So it is what it is. You know, you can like it or not, and that's kind of what you're getting out of this palette. Like what you see here is what you get. There's no like hidden intensity or something that you can build up. It's just this. And then this shade right here, this was great for darkening up the outer corner. Now, it's not my favorite shade. It's just kind of like a dirty shade, I guess, a dirty bronze. That's how I would probably, you know, classify it. But it's pretty. They're all metallic, you can see, and I don't feel like these metallics play well in your crease. So that's one piece of feedback I would give to Chanel is like, it's just not a complete eye look for me. I mean, it is a complete lid look, but it's not a complete eye look because I need something for my crease. So today I just used my bronzer in my crease, and that I think turned out okay. I mean, I think it looks pretty. You'll see the try on if you want to watch that. And it's a pretty everyday eye look, but it's just not something that I would be like, yes, this is worth $70, you should go pick it up. So anyway, watch the demo, see how it performs, and let me know what you think. Next products. So now we have that Baume Essentiel. So many mixed opinions on these products, but my opinion is I love this product. Now I can't see having a bunch of them. I think I have two. So I have one that's in like a champagne color, and then now I have this one, and I think that's good for me for now. It would take a lot for me to want something else other than these two, but here it is. It's really like this nice coral color. It really glistens in the sun, so the sun catches it and it just looks really pretty. It's like a coral bronzy nude. It's just really, really pretty. I love the way that the sun catches it and the reflection there. So hopefully I can insert a swatch or something of that. So pretty. But anyway, I love to put this on the top of my cheeks. You'll see that I kind of put it a little bit all over my cheeks just to give me this nice glow, this fresh glow, but you should watch the demo. You'll see. It's on my cheeks. Is it sticky? It's actually not that sticky, and it's pretty long wearing. So very impressed with this. You can use it on your eyes as well. I haven't really used it on my eyes, so I can't tell you how that goes, but I have it as a lip topper on my lips. So love it for that. So definitely multi-use for me, and I know I'm gonna wear the hell out of it. So I'm gonna get my money's worth, my like $40 or $50 or whatever ridiculous amount this is. But I really like it. I think it's a beautiful color, and for me it works, but I can see how it doesn't work for everyone. Now the last product is this lip balm. So they reformulated, I guess, their lip balms. In the past they only had a clear one, and now they have put out these colors. I got the nude natural one because that's me. So you can see it's kind of like a brownie, more tan brownie color. It's not like a pinky nude or any kind of like lip shade nude. It's just more brown. But it's a very comfortable, like soft, hydrating formula. It's not super shiny. It's like a little bit of a tinted balm, you know? It's a little bit more pigmented than you would expect, I think, out of other balms. You could kind of wear it as a lipstick, but check out the demo. You'll see me put it on there as well. And I just like it. It's very comfortable and moisturizing. I can see how it could accentuate some of your fine lines in your lips if you just kind of use it alone and you have dried out lips. So make sure to kind of hydrate your lips, exfoliate them before you put this on. But I'm excited about this. Now, $40, I'll keep this one, but I don't think I'm buying any more of these. But this is really pretty. I still prefer like the Cocoa Rouge Bloom. That's still my preference out of this formula and that one. So I'm gonna stick with that one, but I'm happy I picked this one up, and the packaging is so adorable. I love the white and the gold. That's kind of like my favorite for sure. So pretty packaging, of course, by Chanel. So let me jump into the demo. So let's get this Mediterranean eyeshadow palette on my eyes. So this is just an adorable little compact. Open it up. I know that you guys have seen swatches already of the different shades, but today I feel like I want to maybe mix it up a little bit. So in the past, when I put this on, I've worn this about 3 times now. This will be my 4th time. Always, I've gone in with this shade right here as my lid shade. This is like very much a typical Jamie lid shade. And today, I think I want to mix it up and use this one. So this one is this one right up here. So I wouldn't use this one because it is just like a very light color with glitter in it. Not my preferred lid shade. And then this one's like the deepest one in the palette. Not today. I'm not going to use that as my lid shade, but a different day I might. But let's go in. I'm just going to go straight in using a finger in this shade up here, which is like these two, the one I said I've used before, and then this one are like pretty much what I would see as the everyday lid shades in this palette. So the problem I have with this palette and these lid shades are that you're not gonna get much pizzazz at all. It's gonna be like just a soft little wash of, you know, a nice highlighted lid, but it's not gonna give you anything. You can't build it up. Like if you add eyeliner, I was using glue, the glitter glue, try to like bump it up or wet the formula or do anything. It doesn't intensify it at all. It's just kind of like what you see is what you get, and it's just this soft little shimmery shade. So you know, the only thing is this is like $70, and I think that the Tom Ford shades, like the wet dry formula for sure, you can get so much more bang for your buck because you can use them dry and they'll give you like this shimmery look, but you can use them wet and really intensify them. And I like the versatility of that. And then you just don't get that in this quad, unfortunately. And you know, let's try to use the rest of these colors. So I've got that down as my main shade. So we'll go in with the little bit of lighter shade, that other one that I told you. I'm gonna try to hit this in the middle of the lids and see if we can bump it up, because this one is a little bit lighter in color. So I thought maybe we could bump it up a little bit for the look. But unfortunately, just don't get anything. And I've tried to wet them and that wasn't giving me anything either. So that is really unfortunate. Okay, I have one other trick up my sleeve. Let me get my oil and see if I can come up with some magic. It's like I'm just not happy with just a nice shimmery lid. It's gotta be, let's go all out with the lid. Or I'm just like, I don't know. It's not doing anything for me. So what I'm gonna do is use this Kevyn Aucoin beauty oil that I have, and I'm gonna put a little bit of that on my hand. I do this a lot, so it's nothing really new to me, but it does help. Like often I mix an oil with the eyeshadow on the back of my hand and I can pump up the intensity. And I do that with a lot of the crumbly type of shadows that I have. I'm not saying this is crumbly. This is like a smooth formula, but I just want to intensify it. I don't know. And I definitely don't want to get the oil back into the product. So it's like it's difficult. It's like you're experimenting over here. You're a mad scientist. I'm trying to get something on your eye without affecting the rest of the product. Like I don't want to negatively affect the main component because I don't want to ruin that eyeshadow. But no, I'm mixing it with beauty oil and I've got nothing more than it was giving me before. So it just seems like there's no real way to intensify these. So that's really a bummer for me. I wish they were a little bit more intense. That's just my own personal opinion. This could be very, very perfect for many other people, but. All right, so then in the crease, I am not gonna go in with that palette because it's all shimmery and I just don't like a shimmery crease. I'm gonna go in with my Tan de Soleil. I'm just gonna put a little bit of that, my bronzer, in my crease, and we'll build up the outer edges and stuff with the palette, but I don't like a shimmery crease. So that's another thing about this palette I feel like that's negative, is that it has all shimmer shadows, and these shimmer shadows to me don't build a good crease. I've tried. I know sometimes with Tom Ford you can get rid of, or you can get away with that, but I am not seeing that at all with this palette. I tried to put it in the crease and it was just like, I don't know, it just looked dirty. That's just my own personal opinion, but okay. So I think these are best used with your fingers, honestly. But I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna take that top shade and I'm gonna try to build out like the outer half. So the outer like third with that shade. And I'm gonna do that because it's slightly darker. You know, that looks really pretty. I wonder if this brush would help me with some payoff for that other shade. I'm gonna try it. All right, so I'm gonna clean this brush off using one of my switches. I'm gonna take this brush and I'm gonna try to build up that brighter lid shade, which is this one here. Let's see what I can get. No, not really doing anything. It's just hard for me to just deal with a soft shimmer now. All right, so that is that. I'm gonna leave that alone and I'm gonna go into the outer V with this brush. I'm gonna go into the darkest shade in here and put some on my brush. So these are like, you know, not the best for me, for my preferences. Now, they're really light, which is fine for like an everyday eye, but there's no crease shade. So that's a negative. They just doesn't feel like you get that much bang for your buck here for me. I think Tom Ford, like it's a little bit more expensive, but you have more versatility, you get larger pans, you get more payoff. That is just my own personal opinion. And, you know, take it or leave it. Everybody's got one. But you are watching my channel and my video, so you're gonna get mine. Okay. So that's really the eye look that I keep coming up with. I mean, I could go easier, I could go more simple, but this is like the eye look that I would choose. It's my everyday eye look, and it's just using this palette. Now I'm using the shade with glitter in it, and I'm gonna use it on my inner corner to try to lighten that and like bump it up a little bit, but I don't like using glitter also on my inner corner. I just don't really love that shade. I wish they would have put, if they would have changed this shade out and put like a regular type of crease color, like just a brown or something, I think that would have been incredible. I guess just for the purpose of the video, let's take this light shade here, the one with the glitter, and let's try to hit that right in the center of the lid. Okay, it gave it a little bit of pop. I guess that's cute. Okay, that seems to be the most shiny thing I've gotten out of this palette, so. Okay, kinda. All right, so I guess the shade that I was like discounting, saying I didn't really love, is like the one with the most impact. But that's it. That is the look that I pretty much get on my eyes after using this. I'll put a little bit underneath my eyes, and I guess the only shade I feel comfortable putting underneath my eyes is this one down here, because it's just the tone of it is nicer, it's lighter. I don't like anything dark underneath my eyes, and this one's not too bad. It's like my favorite color in the palette, but it's not, I don't know, I'm just thinking if I had to go back, this is not my favorite. I don't think I would recommend you purchasing this palette unless you just looked at these shadows and were like, oh yeah, I could use that every day. And I can use it every day, but it's just not gonna give me everything I'm looking for. So I like a little bit more impact, a little bit more versatility, but here is the finished eye look. All right, I'm gonna put on a little bit more of my makeup and we will be back to do the highlighter. So let's put on this highlighting stick in Ensoleille. Let's put this on. So I'm not gonna draw it directly on my cheeks, although I would, but I'm not going to for this little trial run right here because I actually do have a new cream blush I'm trying out right now that is new from the drugstore actually, and so I don't want to disrupt that in this trial, but we're gonna put it up here so you can see it's such a glossy, glowy finish, and I'm sure I showed you swatches earlier, but it has just a little bit of color to it, so not much. I mean, I wouldn't wear this as a full blush, but it has this nice glow that makes it like the perfect like topper for a blush. I like that anyway. I just feel like the glow on my cheeks makes me look so much younger and healthier. It's just nice for my look anyway. That's what I like. I like a fresh-faced, dewy, juicy skin that looks like it's glowing from within. I don't know, that's how I feel like children look, and really fresh faces look, and mine is like old and crumbly. I hate like a really dry matte finish to anything. I'm like, why? I like the glow. It's for me. So here we go. It's on the cheeks. I kind of mesh it around with my blush just a little bit just to give a nice glowy pop of color. This blush was kind of glowy too, but this is just like, wow. And it fades throughout the day, but it doesn't fade like dramatically. This is actually pretty long wearing compared to any other product that I've ever tried like this. This is the longest wearing one, and they advertise that on the box. So another thing is you can wear this on your lips. I have a little bit of a lip tint on right now, but I'm gonna put this over it. And you can see it just gives such a nice glow. This isn't really great on its own, but let me show you in a minute. I'll put it on by itself, I'll take it off, and then we'll try on the last lip product. So by itself, I think it looks pretty, and it has like this iridescence, and it's pretty. It's really moisturizing, comfortable, everything you want out of like a balm. It doesn't last very long at all on your lips. It fades extremely fast, but it's very comfortable while you wear it. So I like this on my lips. I think it's pretty like this, but let me show you this other product and how I like to use these together. So the last product is this balm. This is the Cocoa Rouge Balm in Natural Charm 914. Looks like that right here. I'm sure I showed you guys swatches, but we'll just remind you really quick. Really light, like natural tan type of shade right there. So let me take this off and we'll put this on alone. Let's put on the balm alone. All right, that's the balm by itself. I think it's pretty, and I could definitely get away with wearing this by itself. I think it's really comfortable, hydrating. Yes, it feels moisturizing, good for my lips. It just feels like a drink of water, you know, for your lips. And it's not that shiny as a finish, but what I really love to do is take this Balm Essential and layer it on top. So I'll take this and just right from the stick. So I love this combination because now it's got a little bit more pink and brown together and it has an iridescence to it. Still really comfortable. It's just like the perfect combination if you were to pick up these two products. Now, this is like $40 and this is like $40 or somewhere around those price ranges. This is the most expensive lip combo. If you're gonna use it for a lip combo, don't do it at all. But this is a really nice balm. I could use it on its own, and this is a really nice lip glow stick, and I could use it on its own. I love it. I love this whole thing, this whole look. Now, these two products I definitely think are amazing to me for my collection. Now, the only thing that I'm not really sold on is the eyeshadow quad, unfortunately. I mean, it's pretty everyday colors, but I just think if I'm gonna spend this much money on an eyeshadow formula, I should be like over the moon excited about it. And unfortunately, I'm just not. I would not recommend this for someone. And I don't know, it depends if you're willing to pay this type of price for these products as well. There's really great drugstore formulas out there that are easily available. But if you want something really nice and luxurious, I think that these two products are my recommendation over this one out of these three. So anyway, that's it. Those are my final thoughts. I hope you guys really enjoyed this. I know everyone has opinions, so you're probably not gonna agree with mine, but it is my opinion. I hope that you can respect my opinion as I respect yours. But thank you guys so much for watching, and you'll be seeing me again soon with some other Chanel reviews. So talk to you soon. Bye.